Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about overlap save method example. This is the previous examination question in the year May 2019. The example is find the output sequence y of n for the sequence x of n is equal 1 comma minus 1 comma 1 comma 2 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma minus 4 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 1, and the impulse response h of n is equal 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 using overlap save method. So given that there are two sequences, that is input sequence x of n and the impulse response h of n. So coming to the solution, so given that there are two sequences that are x of n is equal x of n is equal 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0 1 comma minus 4 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma 1, and another sequence h of n is equal, second sequence h of n is equal 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1. So the length of the input sequence, from the input sequence the total number of samples 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So therefore the length of the input sequence n is equal, capital N is equal 14, and impulse response, the total number of samples are 4. Therefore the length of the impulse response capital M is equal to 4. Length of input sequence x of n, length is 14, and the length of the impulse response is 4, M is equal to 4. And after that calculate length of the data sequence. So using the formula, the length of the data sequence can be calculated using capital N is equal L plus M minus 1. From this equation, the length of the data sequence capital L is equal N minus M plus 1. L is the length of the data sequence. From the given data, the length of the input sequence x of n is 14 minus M is the length of the impulse response. The length of the impulse response is 4 plus 1. 14 minus 4, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. The length of the data sequence is 11. Where L is the new data points. L is the new data points. L is the new data points. The input sequence x of n is divided into blocks of data. The input sequence x of n is divided into blocks of data. Each block consists of last m minus 1 data points of previous block followed by n new data points to form a data sequence of length. n is equal l plus m minus 1. So for the first block of the data, the first m minus 1 points are set to 0. According to definition of overlap sieve method, the input sequence x of n must be divided into blocks of data. In that blocks of the data, the first block of data, the first m minus 1 samples are set to 0 and the remaining blocks, and each block consists of last m minus 1 data points of previous block followed by l new data points. Now here, what is the given input sequence? The given input sequence is x of n. This is x of n. So this input sequence can be divided into blocks of data. So the first block of the data, x1 of n, x1 of n. How to arrange the first block of the data? For the first block of the data, first m minus 1 data points, are set to 0. So given that, what is the capital M? Capital M is the length of the impulse response, that is M is equal to 4. So for the first block of the data, the first samples are arranged as M minus 1 points of the 0. M is equal to 4. 4 minus 1, 3. So 3 zeros. First points are set to M minus 1 zeros. And the remaining data points are followed by new data samples. And after that, remaining data points are considered as new data points. What are the new data points? L is equal to, what is the length of the new data points? 11. So consider 11 data samples from the given input sequence x of n. 11 samples. And after that, consider 11 samples from the input sequence x of n. So there are 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0 comma 1 comma minus 4 comma 3 comma 2 comma 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So consider L new data points. What is the L here? 11. So consider 11 data samples from the given input sequence. Okay. So these two are the m minus 1 0 points in the first data sequence. First data points are set to m minus 1 zeros, and these are the L new data points, capital L new data points. Now here capital L is 11. And similarly, note down second data sequence x2 of n. Similarly, note down second data sequence x2 of n. x2 of n is equal, according to concept of overlap sieve method, and the second data sequence is arranged as, and after that, from second block to remaining blocks, each block consists of last m minus 1 data points of previous block. So now here, note on the second data sequence. What is the previous block of the second data sequence? x1 of n. So in this x1 of n, what are the last m minus 1 data points? Now here m is equal to 4. 4 minus 1. So what are the last 3 data points from x1 of n? 3 comma 2 comma 1. So that are last m minus 1 data points from previous block. So therefore the sequence x2 of n is equal, the sequence x2 of n is equal last m minus 1 data points previous block. So that are 3 comma 2 comma 1, and the remaining samples are followed by n new data points from the given input sequence x of n. Now here in this block, so 1 to up to 3 comma 2 comma 1 here consider, and what are the remaining data samples? 0 comma 1 comma 1. The remaining data samples are 0 comma 1 comma 1. And what is the length of the new data points? 11. Now here only 3 samples are there, and the remaining samples are considered as zeros. Remaining data points are considered as zeros. Consider 8 zeros. 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0 0 comma 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. The new data samples length is 11. These are last m minus 1 points, last capital M minus 1 points from x1 of n, from x1 of n, and these are L new data points, L new data points. And after that, now increase the length of the impulse response. Now increase the impulse response of the FAR filter. Now here, what is the length of the sequences x1 of n and x2 of n? L new data points are 11 samples. And now here 3 points, m minus 1 zeros, 11 plus 3, 14. The length of the sequence x1 of n and x2 of n are 14 samples. So find out the circular convolution between x1 of n and h of n. The length of the two sequences must be same. So now here, what is the length of the impulse response? The length of the impulse response is 4. So now increasing the length of the impulse response. How to increase the length of the impulse response? By appending L minus 1 zeros. Increase the length of the impulse response, length of h of n, by appending L minus 1 zeros. Increase the length of h of n. H of n is an impulse response of the system. H of n by appending L minus 1 zeros. So what is the length here? Capital L is 11 samples. So 11 minus 1. So adding by appending 10 zeros to the impulse response h of n. So therefore the sequence impulse response sequence h of n is equal, the sequence h of n is equal 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1, 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 by appending 10 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus 4, 40, which of n. So the length of the impulse response is also 14. And after that, performing circular convolution of x1 of n. After that, performing circular convolution of sequences x1 of n and h of n, and also performing the circular convolution of second data sequence x2 of n and the impulse response h of n. So first performing the circular convolution of x1 of n and h1 of n. So therefore the output sequence, according to the definition of the convolution, the output sequence y1 of n is equal x1 of n circular convolution h of n. So using matrix multiplication method, we can determine circular convolution of y1 of n and h of n. So what is x1 of n? The sequence x1 of n is 0, 0 according to the matrix multiplication method procedure, and the first sequence x1 of n is arranged in the matrix notation, matrix form, that is 0 comma 0 comma 0, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 2, 1 0, 1 0, 1 minus 4, 1 minus 4, 3, 2, 1. So totally 14 samples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Y1 of n is equal. And rotating these sequences in anti-clockwise direction, and rotating the anti-clockwise direction, this last sample is coming to the first one, rotating in anti-clockwise direction, circularly in anti-clockwise direction. 1 0 0 1 minus 1, 1 2 1 0, 1 minus 4, 3 2, and again rotating. What is this order? Is 14 sample. The order of the x1 of n is 14 by 4, and again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction. We get the samples are 2. The last sample is coming to the first. 2 1 0 0 0 1 minus 1, 1 2 1 0 1 minus 4 3. Again rotating in anti-clockwise direction, circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get the samples are 3 2 1 0 0 0 1 minus 1, 1 2 1 0 1 minus 4, and again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, minus 4 3 2 1 0 0 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get the samples are 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0. And again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 2, 1, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, rotating 14 times. The number of the samples are 14, 14 by 14 order, and rotating 14 times. And again rotating, the samples are 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1. And again rotating 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0, 0. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get the samples are 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get the samples are 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So again rotating, we get original sequence. Again rotating one more time, we get 0, 0, 0, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, minus 4, 3, 2, 1. We get this sequence. So this is the last samples of the sequence, that is sequence x of x1 of n, that is sequence x1 of n is arranged in matrix notation into h of n. So what is the sequence h of n? The sequence h of n is 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 1 and remaining all are zeros. That is a column matrix 1 1 2 1 and remaining all are zeros, 10 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So multiplying x1 of n with h of n, multiplying x1 of n with h of n, we get matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication. 0 into 1, 0 plus 1 into 1, 1 plus 2 into 2, 4 plus 3 into 1, 3 plus 1 into 0. So after multiplying we get 1 plus 4 plus 3, 0 into 1, 0, remaining all are 0. And multiplying this sequence with and this sequence we get 0 into 1, 0 plus 0 into 1, 0 plus 1 into 2, 2, 1 into 2, 2 plus 2 into 1, 2 into 1, 2. Next multiplying this sequence with this sequence 0 into 1, 0 plus 0 into 1, 0 plus 0 into 2, 0 plus 1 into 1. Next similarly multiplying 1 minus 1 plus 1, 1 minus 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 2 minus 1, 1 plus 4 plus 1, 1 plus 2 plus 2, minus 4 plus 1 plus 1, 3 minus 4 plus 2, and 2 plus 3 minus 8 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 6 minus 4, so that is equal 8 4 1 1 0 2 2 4 6 5 minus 2 1 minus 1 5. Totally 14 samples. Once again I will count, get total 14 samples are not 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So this is the sequence y1 of n. So therefore the sequence y1 of n is equal, therefore the sequence output sequence y1 of n is equal 8 comma 4 comma 1 comma 1 0 comma 2 comma 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 5 minus 2 comma 1 comma minus 1 comma 5 . And similarly calculate the second output sequence, that is y2 of n is equal x2 of n circular convolution h2 of n. Similarly perform the circular convolution of the second sequence. So similarly y2 of n is equal y2 of n is equal x2 of n circular convolution h of n. So what is x2 of n? This is x2 of n sequence. x2 of n is this is x2 of n sequence and this is h of n sequence. So perform the circular convolution of x2 of n circular convolution h of n. So the sequence is second sequence x2 of n is arranged in matrix form. So what are the total number of the samples in the second sequence x2 of n? 14 sample. The order of the matrix is 14 by 4. That is arranged in the matrix form. 3. What is x2 of n? 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, and remaining all samples are zeros. So what are the remaining zeros? So total 14 samples. 3 plus 3 6 and 8 zeros. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Total 14 samples. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So rotating this sequence anti-clockwise direction circularly rotating anti-clockwise direction. And first rotation we get the samples are 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction we get 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. And again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction we get 0, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. And again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction we get the samples are 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. And again rotating circularly anti-clockwise direction 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Again rotating 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Again rotating we get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. And again rotating we get 3 2 1 0 3 2 1 0 1 1. Again rotating, we get so again rotating here, and the starting sample is 1 1 0, and again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 2 1 0. So again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 2 1. So again rotating circularly in anti-clockwise direction, we get 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 3 2, and again rotating, we get 2 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 3, and again rotating, we get original sample. What is that original sample? 3 2 1 0 1 1 0. So this is the final sample, final rotation. So that is x2 of n, that is convolved with second sequence h2 of n. So what is h2 of n? h2 of n is 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 0. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 14 samples. Multiplying these two sequences, matrix multiplication, we get the output sequence, the output sequence 3 into 1 3, and remaining zeros, 2 into 1 2, 3 into 1 3, plus remaining zeros, plus remaining 0 into 2 0, 0 into 1 0, remaining matrix multiplication, multiplying these two matrices, 1 plus 2 plus 6, 1 plus 4 plus 3, 1 plus 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1. Everybody knows matrix multiplication. So directly I am writing the matrix multiplication here. 1 plus 1 plus 2, 2 plus 1 1, 0 0 0 0 0. So that is equal 3 5 3 5 9 8 5 3 3 3 1 0, and this is y2 of n. Y2 of n is equal, therefore the output of the second sequence y2 of n is equal y2 of n is equal 359 359 853 3 3 1 0 0 0 0 0. So this is the second output sequence. So performing the circular convolution of x1 of n and h of n, we get output sequence y of n, and performing circular convolution of second sequence x2 of n, second data sequence with h of n, we get second output sequence y2 of n. So according to the concept of overlap save method, so discard first m minus 1 data points. Neglect first m minus 1 data points will not agree. The linear convolution of x1 of n and h of n and x2 of n, h of n. So because of aliasing effect. So therefore removing first m minus 1 data points from y1 of n sequence and second output sequence y2 of n. How many data points will be neglected here? M minus 1 data points of first output sequence y1 of n and the second output sequence y1 of y2 of n. So given that what is the capital M? Capital M is 4. So therefore removing M minus 1 data points, neglecting 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1, 3. First 3 data points in y1 of n, m minus 1 points neglected or discarded. So according to the statement of the procedure of the overlap save method, in each output sequence discard first m minus 1 data points, and this is the first output sequence y1 of n. In this output sequence removing first m minus 1 data points, given that capital M is equal to 1. So removing the first 3 data points, and similarly in the second output sequence also removing first m minus 1 data points. So now here what are the first m minus 1 data points? These two are the first m minus 1 data points. Discard first m minus 1 points. And the remaining samples in y1 of n and y2 of n are the final output sequence of the given sequence. So therefore the final output sequence y1 of n is equal y1 of n is y of n is equal remaining samples of x1 of n, remaining samples of y1 of n and y2 of n. So what are the remaining samples? Y1 of n. So the remaining samples are, and these are the remaining samples in y1 of n, these samples, and what are the remaining samples in y2 of n? And these are the remaining samples in y2 of n. So therefore the final output sequence y of n is equal 1 comma 0 2 comma 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 5 minus 2 1 minus -1, 1 0 2 2 4 6 5, -2 1, -1 5, 8 5, 8 5, 3 3 3 1, comma 0 comma 0 comma 0, 5 zeros. So this is the way of an overlap save method output sequence way of an for the sequence x of n and h of